I don't understand messy, complex human emotions. And furthermore, I don't understand why the spiritual space is filled with all these techniques and tools.
Pay very close attention to how these so-called gurus in spiritual spaces describe their relationship, or rather their comprehension of human behavior and the humanity in general. People like this who use a specific types of language to differentiate themselves from the rest of the humanity, which essentially creates a division amongst people. They have an agenda. Using words like animal versus divine, obviously the connotations tell us that the divine is higher than being animal. These types of people do not give a fuck about your human experiences as a human being. It's one thing to be knowledgeable about the tools that you use that you supposedly help people with, but it's a whole other thing to use that thing to elevate yourself above other people. How more narcissistic can we get from this? This is the type of question that you as a consumer have to ask yourself. Do you really want to work with someone who says that they do not understand complex human emotions, who very much arrogantly insinuates that unless you do something this way, you're not good enough, you're not divine enough, you're not spiritual enough? What is this?
Part animal, part divine. And I feel like the spiritual space is flooded with tools and techniques to address the animal part of ourselves, right? That reptilian part.
Shit like this is what sends people into psychosis. Shit like this will make people feel like they have to ignore all of their aspects that they're working with right now. Fuck all of this, fuck all these emotions that I have, fuck all these realities I have to fucking face in front of me, and actually let me start vibrating very high all of a sudden.
If you have PTSD because you fought in the Vietnam War, that's like one thing.
Yeah, like fuck your emotions unless you fought in a war. Yeah, like fuck it all. You call that a spiritual teacher? What does it mean to be divine, guys? Don't let anybody define what it means to be divine for you. To be human is to be divine. Remember that we're on this earth. We're in this physical reality. You have this physical vessel that you're living inside. It doesn't matter how evolved your consciousness is. It doesn't matter how old of a soul you are. And the way that you experience and express and embody the divinity to the fullest is by you being human. Because this is what you're working with. You have a tool, the greatest tool on earth, which is this human body. You have a vessel that you're living inside. So what the hell does it mean to be divine, honestly? Because you being here, right now, having this raw experience as a human being, no matter how messy, no matter how complex, no matter how ugly these emotions are, you are having a divine experience. And for those who've experienced true awakenings throughout their lifetimes will understand this message, is that the way that you experience that God power within is through these difficult times. Your complex emotions can help you discover more of who you are within. True awakenings and soul activation does not come from consuming knowledge. It doesn't come from consuming bullshit like this. It often comes from you going through those complex emotions, going through those dark nights of the soul. Your emotions, your real raw experiences as a human being, they're part of your evolution in this lifetime. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Your true spiritual journey begins with you facing everything about yourself right here, right now.